So you're thinking about starting your own crypto podcast.
Or a video series.
Right. Well, you've come to the right place.
Absolutely.
We've got some really interesting material here, almost like a step-by-step guide.
Kind of a roadmap.
For anyone out there who's looking to kind of...
Make a slash.
Yeah, make their mark in the world of crypto media.
Absolutely.
And what we want to do today is...
break it down.
Yeah, distill it all down and give you the real essential knowledge.
The need to know.
Yeah, the actionable steps you need.
For sure.
Think of this as your kind of like...
insider guide.
Insider's look into building a successful crypto...
media platform. Yeah, it's going deep today.
Yeah, we're going to... We're looking at...
We're going beyond the surface.
Way beyond.
Yeah, and this material really gets into...
the nitty-gritty.
The nuts and bolts of what it takes to really create a compelling...
presence.
Crypto presence.
Yes.
We're going to be exploring how to craft, a memorable brand.
How to develop engaging content.
The meat of it all.
How to navigate that whole production process.
Very important.
Thinking about ways to make your work sustainable.
Monetization.
And most importantly, I think how to...
reach your people.
Yeah, connect with your audience.
Build a community.
Grow.
Yeah.
Right, so...
let's dive in.
Okay, so you want to stand out from the crowd, right?
You got to be unique.
You got to be unique.
100%.
It all starts with your name.
Branding.
Yeah.
Crypto-themed name.
And these sources we have, they really, really emphasize the importance of having a catchy... crypto-themed name. They even floated some examples like Crypto Decrypted...
blockchain banter.
Blockchain banter, the HODL hour.
Oh, yeah. You hear that. You know what they're about.
Right away. You know exactly what they're about. Yeah. It's that instant recognition.
That's what you want.
That we're aiming for.
Definitely. Your name is your hook.
It's your hook.
You got to be memorable.
Memorable.
And you need to tell people immediately.
Communicate that niche.
Instantly.
But it's more than just the words.
Oh, yeah.
Think about your logo.
Visuals are huge.
A visual element that reinforces that crypto focus.
You gotta have that Bitcoin symbol.
Yeah, maybe incorporating, like you said, Bitcoin symbol.
Blockchain imagery.
QR
codes.
All those good things.
All that good stuff.
And the material emphasizes the need for consistency.
Across the board.
Across all your visuals.
100%.
So we're talking about your color schemes.
Your fonts.
The design of your video thumbnails.
Even your intro music.
Even the style of your intro and outro music.
It all matters.
It all contributes to building that...
recognizable brand.
That recognizable and trusted brand.
Especially in this space.
In a space where trust is absolutely paramount.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a killer name.
Check.
Your visuals are on point.
Got him.
What about the actual content?
The heart of it all.
That's going to keep people coming back for more.
That's what it's all about.
And the information we have here, it gives a really helpful...
potential episode structure.
Yeah, potential episode structure.
I think this is really valuable for anyone who's feeling a little overwhelmed.
Totally.
Or lost about where to start.
Like, where do I even begin?
It breaks it down.
And it breaks it down into digestible segments.
Manageable chunks.
Manageable chunks.
Which is really what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
Not getting ahead of yourself.
Not biting off more than you can chew.
Totally.
Yeah.
So what's interesting is how this structure, it really aims to balance
information,
entertainment,
keeping people hooked.
Keeping people hooked.
Exactly.
It suggests kicking things off with a brief intro.
2 to 3 minutes.
Maybe 2 to 3 minutes max.
Short and sweet.
Just to welcome everyone.
Say hello.
Touch on maybe a couple of the week's big crypto headlines.
What's going on in the world of crypto?
Right. Bring people up to speed.
That's it.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Then you move into the core of your content.
The deep dive.
The deep dive itself.
This is the good stuff.
Right. And they suggest this should be around
10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, really get into it.
This is where you unpack a trending topic.
Something juicy.
Right. So this could be anything from, the latest Ethereum upgrades.
The Merge 2.0.
The Merge 2.0, whatever's hot in the NFT world.
Metaverse.
New developments in DeFi.
Decentralized finance.
That's that good stuff.
Yep.
But, it's not enough to just talk at people about these complex subjects.
Oh, no.
You got to break it down.
Especially in crypto.
Yeah. The material specifically highlights the importance of breaking down these ideas.
Make it digestible.
Yeah, in a way that is accessible.
For everyone.
Especially in crypto, where things get technical.
Oh, so technical.
So fast.
You got to simplify it.
Yeah, they suggest using visuals.
Oh, visual.
Like, I'm a visual learner, so
me too.
This speaks to me.
Big time. Charts from CoinGecko.
CoinGecko.
CoinMarketCap.
CoinMarketCap.
All the good places
To illustrate price movements.
You got to see those lines going up.
You got to see it to believe it sometimes.
Exactly.
Animations to explain blockchain processes.
And to come to life.
Or even screencasts to kind of walk through using a new DeFi protocol.
Show them how it's done.
Step by step.
Step by step.
And I think, you know what adds real flavor here is this idea of
your perspective.
Weaving in your perspective.
Your opinions.
Your opinions, predictions.
What you think is going to happen.
That's what can make your content stand out.
From just the news.
From just being a news report.
Right.
Right?
That personal angle.
It's that personal angle that can really resonate.
People connect with that.
And build that loyal audience.
That's what you want.
Following that deep dive, the suggested structure includes a guest interview.
Oh, I love guest interviews.
Which I think is fantastic.
Bring in the experts.
It can bring in so much valuable expertise.
Different viewpoints.
Different viewpoints.
Fresh perspectives.
They recommend aiming for around 15 to 20 minutes for that.
That's a good length.
And they even provide some
thought-provoking questions.
Really thought-provoking sample questions like,
what's the next big trend you're seeing in DeFi?
Right. What's the next big thing?
How do you see regulations impacting mainstream crypto adoption?
Right.
That's a big one.
These kinds of questions, they can really spark
insightful conversation.
Conversations that your audience is going to find valuable.
They'll be glued to their screens.
Totally.
So then
you move into
the news roundup.
The news roundup.
We got to keep people informed.
Keep them up to date.
Up to date.
Maybe 5 to 10 minutes.
Short and sweet again.
Hitting the top 3 to 5 crypto stories of the week.
The biggest headlines.
Whether it's SEC rulings,
a significant exchange development,
a noteworthy new coin listing.
And you just kind of give your quick take on why they matter.
Yeah, your quick 2 cents.
Your analysis.
You keep your audience informed without overwhelming them.
There's a single piece of news.
You're like a curator.
Exactly, a filter. Just sifting through the noise.
And that's so valuable because I think
people are bombarded.
People are bombarded with information these days.
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
So your job is to filter it out, and offer your concise commentary.
Yeah, brief but insightful commentary.
Yes.
And then there's this Q&A segment.
Oh, I love this.
Which I think is a really smart move.
Engage with the audience.
Where you dedicate 5 to 10 minutes to
directly answering
questions from your audience and tackling those common misconceptions about crypto.
There are a lot out there.
Oh, so many myths and misunderstandings.
It's crucial to clear them up.
Yeah, and this is such a fantastic way to build community and to really show that you're
listening to your audience.
You're actively listening to what people are curious about.
Yeah.
And to round it all off,
wrap it up.
A short 2 to 3 minute outro summarizing
the main points.
The main point.
Key takeaways.
Encouraging people to like and subscribe.
Got to get those subs.
Which, let's be honest, is
crucial for growth.
Crucial for growth, as we'll touch on later.
For sure.
And then give a little teaser.
What's coming up next?
A little sneak peek.
Keep them wanting more.
Keep them coming back for more.
Exactly.
I mean, that kind of structure just feels
organized.
Organized, easy for both you as the creator and your audience to follow.
Right. It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
It's a framework.
A framework.
But then the real question is, what are you going to talk about?
Right.
What specific topics?
What are you going to fill that time with?
The content is king.
And the material we have here, it's packed with
content ideas. Which I think is just incredibly helpful for sparking.
Yeah, inspiration. So we're talking about taking these complex events like the Bitcoin halving. Right. Explaining not just that the supply decreases.
Which people know.
Yeah.
But how that actually impacts things.
With the impact,
like mining profitability. Historical price trends.
Right.
All the good stuff.
It's connecting those dots.
Exactly. Or creating those really practical guides.
Yeah.
Like how to spot and avoid crypto scams.
Sadly, always relevant.
Sadly.
But, you know.
But so important. Building trust with your audience.
Right.
Helping them stay safe.
And that kind of content, it's so invaluable.
It really is.
What I think is particularly interesting is the
variety.
The range of suggestions. Yeah. It's not just focused on
trading, price
analysis, all that stuff.
They also suggest exploring those real-world applications of NFTs.
Beyond just digital art.
Which everybody talks about.
Right.
Think about ticketing for events.
Yeah.
Gaming.
digital identity.
Oh, this is a big one.
Right. That opens up the conversation to a much broader audience.
Exactly.
And it highlights that transformative potential of the
technology, which a lot of people miss.
They just think of the
JPEGs?
Yeah, the JPEGs.
Bored apes.
And then looking at crypto regulations.
Regulations. Always a fun topic.
Comparing how different regions like the US,
the EU,
Asia are approaching it.
Very different approaches.
I mean, that's essential for understanding the global context.
And the future of the industry?
And the potential future of the industry.
Sure.
Then you have the idea of an altcoin spotlight.
Oh, I love this.
Where you really dive deep into specific projects like Solana,
Cardano,
Polkadot.
All the contenders.
Explaining their
unique technology.
Use cases.
And why someone might want to
invest in them.
And
then
I personally found the suggestion of
crypto in developing economies. Crypto in developing economies, really compelling.
That's a good one.
Exploring how Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are being adopted in places like
Nigeria,
Venezuela, driven by necessity.
Often driven by
economic necessity.
Rather than investment speculation,
right?
Which is a really vital perspective.
Absolutely.
It showcases the diverse ways in which cryptocurrency is impacting
globally.
And
it goes beyond that Western-centric viewpoint.
It goes beyond that, that purely Western-centric viewpoint that we often see. So we've got a solid structure.
We do.
A wealth of content ideas.
It's treasure trove.
Now, let's talk about actually
bringing it to life.
Yeah, bringing your content to life.
The production side.
What practical advice does our material offer for
production?
This is where things get down to earth.
The practical stuff.
So when it comes to equipment,
you need the tools.
But it's surprisingly accessible.
The advice is surprisingly accessible. They mentioned professional-grade microphone, like the Blue Yeti.
The Rode
mics, all that good stuff.
But they also reassure you that you can even start with your smartphone camera.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just getting off the ground.
Yeah.
So the key takeaway here is
good audio. That's non-negotiable. You got to have that.
Clear audio is just fundamental.
A good listening experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For editing, they suggest more powerful tools.
Like Adobe Premiere Pro.
DaVinci Resolve.
Industry standard.
Which offer a wide range of features for cutting footage.
Adding B-roll.
Incorporating those sophisticated graphics.
You know, if you want to get fancy.
However.
There are definitely.
Especially for people who are just starting out.
Or on a tighter budget.
There are definitely more user-friendly and affordable options available.
For sure.
The core principle is being able to take your raw recordings.
And refine them into a polished final product.
A finished product.
Right, something you're proud to.
Put your name on. And
especially for video.
Yeah.
Visuals are
critical.
They're so critical for keeping your audience engaged.
100%.
And the material stresses the importance of including relevant charts.
Again, think about pulling data from CoinGecko. CoinMarketCap.
To illustrate price points.
Market trends.
All
that good stuff.
But also incorporating things like relevant memes.
Oh, yeah.
Memes are huge.
Memes are everything.
Short news clips.
Keep it visual.
Yeah.
Keep it engaging.
To add visual interest, break up those long stretches of...
Talking head.
Nobody
wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see just a head talking for...
20 minutes straight. You got to keep it moving.
And visuals, they can really help to clarify complex information.
Absolutely.
And maintain viewer attention.
Which is the goal.
Which is the ultimate goal.
Right.
And then
SEO.
Search engine optimization.
You can't overlook that.
Can't forget about that.
We can't overlook that technical aspect of making sure people can actually...
Find your content.
You
can have the greatest content in the world.
Right.
But if nobody sees it...
It doesn't matter.
The
information really highlights the need to optimize your video titles.
Your descriptions.
Tags. With the right keywords.
With those relevant keywords that people are actually...
Searching for.
So
if you're doing a deep dive into...
Bitcoin in 2024.
Or
creating a tutorial on how to invest in crypto.
How to buy...
How to understand NFTs. You need to use those specific terms so that your content shows up in search results.
People can find you.
Right. Think about what you would type into Google.
Or YouTube. To find that information.
And use those
keywords. Yeah.
Okay, so you're creating valuable content. It looks and sounds professional. People have a chance of finding it.
Check.
The next logical step is often thinking about,
how can I make some money?
How can I make some money from this?
Monetization.
How can I monetize all my hard work?
Right. You're putting in the effort.
What different revenue streams does our material outline?
There are quite a few.
Yeah.
So for video content, the most common starting point is YouTube ads.
YouTube ads. Although
there's some hoops to jump through.
There are some requirements.
You typically need around 1,000 subscribers.
And 4,000 watch hours.
4,000 watch hours.
Before you can even enable monetization.
So you got to build up a bit of an audience.
Got to put in the work first.
Sponsorships.
Sponsorships are another
popular route.
Where
you partner with
crypto-related platforms.
Crypto-related platforms like exchanges.
Wallet providers.
Other relevant tools and services. And this can be a good fit.
Yeah.
Because your audience is already interested in those things.
Nice.
They're already in the space.
They're
your target market.
So it's kind of a
natural fit.
Yeah. Affiliate links are also mentioned.
Affiliate links.
Where you recommend specific products or services like
a Ledger hardware wallet. For secure storage. For the Coinbase exchange.
For buying and selling crypto.
And you earn a commission.
You earn a little cut.
On any signups or sales.
That originate from your unique link.
Exactly.
So it's a way to
monetize your recommendations.
And offering memberships.
Memberships are another way to...
Is another way to build a more sustainable...
income stream.
By
providing exclusive content.
Exclusive content perks to paying subscribers.
Bonus material.
Early access.
Q&As,
all that good stuff.
All the perks.
And then, of course, there's always the option of selling...
Merchandise.
Crypto-themed apparel.
Mugs. Even digital art in the form of NFTs.
NFTs, right? If that aligns with your brand.
And your content.
So each of these strategies has its own set of...
pros and cons.
And
the most effective approach for you...
might involve a
combination
of several. It really depends on...
the size of your audience.
The size of your audience.
The engagement.
The
type of content you're creating.
And your overall...
stage of growth. Right.
Okay, so you're putting out great content.
Sure.
Maybe even starting to see some revenue.
Some dollars coming in.
But how do you actually get more people to discover your work?
And build a thriving community.
Yeah, build that thriving community.
Which is all about...
the information we have offers some key...
promotion strategies.
Yeah, promotion strategies.
The first one...
yeah.
is social media.
Social media is...
a powerhouse.
Our powerhouse for promotion.
And the specific advice here is to create short, engaging highlight clips.
Yeah.
Tailored for platforms like...
TikTok...
Instagram
Reels,
YouTube Shorts,
all this
short-form video platforms, and these bite-sized formats for reaching new audiences. Who might then be intrigued to check out your
longer-form content. On YouTube or your podcast feed.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you give them a little taste.
A little teaser. A little snack
to get them hooked. And then
they want the full meal. And then collaboration is another incredibly effective
tactic. Partnering with other creators in the crypto space.
Yeah. Cross-promotion. Can expose your content to their existing audience.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
It creates that
mutually beneficial
relationship. And the importance of actively engaging with online communities can't be
overstated. You got to be in the trenches.
Yeah.
Talking to people.
Participating thoughtfully in relevant subreddits like
cryptocurrency. Telegram groups
focused on specific
crypto niches
Discord servers.
You got to be where your audience is.
Right.
And
all of that can help you connect directly with
actual viewers or listeners.
Get valuable feedback on your content.
And organically build a following.
Right.
But the key here is to genuinely contribute.
Yeah, don't just be a shill. Don't just go in there.
Spamming your links.
Blasting your links.
Yeah.
You got to
be a part of the conversation.
Be a part of the community.
Right.
Yeah.
And building your own newsletter and email list.
Email marketing.
Email marketing, it's a crucial long-term strategy for audience retention.
Audience retention and direct communication.
Because you own that audience.
You own that.
They're not relying on
an algorithm.
A social media algorithm.
Just show your stuff.
To show your content.
Yeah.
You can just
email them.
Send them an email.
And they're going to see it.
Hopefully.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
It allows you to share updates about new content, provide exclusive insights.
And foster a more personal connection.
And foster that more personal connection with your most
loyal fans.
Yeah. To really illustrate the kind of engaging style.
That can draw people in.
The
material we've looked at, it even includes some short sample intro and outro scripts.
Love it.
From a hypothetical show called Crypto Decrypted.
Okay, Crypto Decrypted, love the name.
That's a perfect example of how to hook people, grab attention right from the start.
Phrases like,
hey, crypto fam.
Hey, crypto fam.
Right away, it creates that sense of
community
and belonging.
We're all in this together.
And then the quick rundown of what's coming up in the episode, it builds
anticipation,
and it encourages people to keep
listening or watching. And the outro is just as important for leaving that
lasting impression.
So the call to action.
Smash that subscribe button.